Have you ever wondered what would happen if you suddenly lost your job or faced an unexpected emergency? How would you cover your bills or pay for unforeseen expenses? That's where an emergency fund comes in. In today's video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about building an emergency fund and why it's one of the smartest financial decisions you can make. What is an emergency fund? An emergency fund is essentially a savings buffer to help you cover unexpected expenses or financial setbacks. Think of it as your financial safety net, whether it's an emergency medical bill, urgent car repair, or even the loss of your job. An emergency fund ensures that you're not scrambling to find money when life throws a curveball. Why do you need an emergency fund? Life is full of surprises, and not all of them are good. We all experience unexpected expenses, whether it's a medical emergency, a sudden car breakdown, or a job loss. Without an emergency fund, you might have to rely on high-interest credit cards, loans, or even dipping into your long-term savings, which can set you back financially. Building an emergency fund ensures that you're prepared for life's unpredictability. It provides financial security, reduces stress during tough times, and helps you avoid going into debt. How much should you save in your emergency fund? One of the most common questions about emergency funds is, how much should you save? The general recommendation: to have at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses set aside. This means that if your monthly expenses total $2,500, you should aim for an emergency fund of between $7,500 and $15,000. However, the exact amount will depend on your personal situation. For example, if you have a stable job and minimal expenses, you might be comfortable with 3 months of expenses. If you're self-employed or have a family to support, you may want to aim for 6 months or more. Where should you keep your emergency fund? Now that you know how much to save, the next question is, where should you keep your emergency fund? The key is liquidity. Your emergency fund should be easily accessible when you need it most. The best options are high-yield savings accounts or money market accounts. These accounts offer a safe place for your money to grow while remaining easily accessible. Avoid investing your emergency fund in the stock market or in assets that can fluctuate, as you may need the money quickly, and you don't want to risk losing it. How to build your emergency fund? Building an emergency fund doesn't happen overnight, but with consistency and discipline, you can grow your savings over time. Here are a few steps to help you get started. 1. Set a goal. First, calculate how much you need for your emergency fund. Break it down into smaller, achievable goals. This will make the process feel more manageable. 2. Automate savings. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your emergency fund. This way, you're saving without having to think about it. 3. Cut back on non-essential spending. Look at your spending habits and see where you can cut back. Maybe you can skip the daily coffee shop visit or reduce your entertainment budget. These small changes can add up over time. 4. Use windfalls wisely. If you get a bonus at work, a tax refund, or any other unexpected money, consider putting a portion of it into your emergency fund. This can give your savings a quick boost. Emergency fund and financial security. Having an emergency fund isn't just about saving money, it's about creating peace of mind. When you have an emergency fund in place, you won't have to worry about scrambling for money during difficult times. You'll feel more secure and confident in your ability to handle life's challenges. It's also an important step towards financial independence. Having an emergency fund allows you to focus on other financial goals, like paying off debt or investing, without the constant worrying of what might happen if an unexpected event occurs. Common mistakes to avoid while building an emergency fund is a great goal. There are a few common mistakes that people make. Let's take a look at what you should avoid. 1. Not having a clear goal. It's important to know exactly how much you need. Without a clear goal, it's easy to fall off track. 2. Using your emergency fund for non-emergencies. Your emergency fund is for true emergencies, not for planned expenses or lifestyle purchases. Using it for non-emergencies defeats its purpose. 3. Not having a separate account. Keep your emergency fund in a separate account, so you're not tempted to dip into it for everyday spending. Mixing it with your regular checking or savings can lead to temptation. An emergency fund is a crucial part of your financial safety net. It can help you weather life's unexpected challenges without derailing your financial progress. Whether you're just getting started or already have a fund in place, remember that the key is consistency. Start small, stay disciplined, and over time, you'll have the peace of mind that comes with knowing you're financially prepared for whatever comes your way. You've just lost your job, whether you saw it coming or not. The moment hits like a freight train. Panic, fear, anger, confusion, all rolled into one. But here's the truth. This moment, right now, could be the turning point of your life, the start of something greater. Let's talk about how. Section 1: The emotional impact of job loss. Losing a job isn't just about losing income. It's about identity. For many, what we do becomes who we are. So, when that's taken away, we feel lost. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. You might go through the stages of grief, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance, just like with any major life change. But here's the key: don't get stuck there. You are not your job. You are not your title. You are not your paycheck. Section 2: Understanding the why. Take a moment to analyze what happened, not to blame yourself, but to gain clarity. Was it company-wide layoffs? Was the business struggling? Were there performance issues? Was it something outside your control? Understanding the reason gives you power. It helps you prepare better for the future, sharpen your skills, and protect yourself from the same thing happening again. Section 3: What to do immediately after losing your job. Let's get tactical now. Here are some immediate steps to take in the first few days. Apply for unemployment benefits, even if you think you might not qualify. Review your savings. Know how long your runway is. Cut non-essential expenses. It's time to enter survival mode. Update your resume and LinkedIn profile. Reach out to your network. Quietly let people know you're looking. Remember, most jobs are found through networking, not job boards. Section 4: Mindset shift. This is a new beginning. What if losing your job is actually a blessing? What if it's the universe forcing you to finally make that career shift? Start that business. Go back to school. Pursue that passion you've put off for years. Most people won't change until they're forced to. This moment could be the push you needed. Section 5: Upskilling and reinventing yourself. Use this time wisely. Take online courses. Learn in-demand skills. Explore freelancing or consulting. Attend industry webinars or meetups. The job market is shifting. Remote work and new tech are transforming everything. Adaptability is your superpower now. Section 6: Income ideas while you job hunt. You don't have to sit idle. Here are a few ways to generate income while you search. Freelancing on platforms like Upwork or Fiverr. Selling items you no longer need. Driving for Uber or delivering with DoorDash. Teaching the skill online. Affiliate marketing or creating digital products. You'd be surprised what you can do with a laptop and Wi-Fi. Section 7: Preparing for the comeback. Getting back on your feet means being intentional. Apply strategically. Don't send 100 resumes blindly. Tailor your applications. Practice your interview skills. Stay consistent. Rejection is part of the process. Your next opportunity could be one email away. Losing your job isn't the end. It's the reset. It's a chance to pause, reflect, and rebuild stronger. You've overcome challenges before, and you'll do it again. This moment, right now, is where the comeback begins. You're not unemployed. You're in transition. And the best chapters of your story haven't been written yet. Unplanned expenses. the silent killer of your finances. We all plan our lives around what we know are salary, bills, and maybe a few fun expenses here and there. But what happens when life throws something unexpected your way? Unplanned expenses are the silent killer of financial stability. And if you don't prepare for them, they can wreck your entire budget. In this video, we're going to break down what unplanned expenses really are, why they're so dangerous, and most importantly, how you can protect yourself before it's too late. Imagine your car breaks down tomorrow. It's going to cost $1,200 to fix it. You don't have the cash. What do? Swipe your credit card. Borrow from family. That's how the debt cycle begins. Let's talk about how to break that cycle before it begins. Section 1. What are unplanned expenses? Unplanned expenses are costs that you didn't anticipate. They come without warning and can throw your entire financial plan off track. They include things like emergency car repairs, medical bills, home appliance failures, pet emergencies, travel for funerals or family emergencies, sudden job loss or income cuts. These aren't your Netflix subscriptions or your weekend dinners out. These are big, ugly surprises that can wipe out your savings or worse, drive you into debt. Section 2. Why they're so dangerous. So, why are unplanned expenses so dangerous? Because they don't just hit your wallet, they hit your mindset. Here's what happens. You get hit with an emergency. You don't have the cash. You rely on debt. Interest piles up. Now, you're paying more than the original cost, and it takes months to recover. Most people are only 1 or 2 emergencies away from being in serious financial trouble. And the worst part, these emergencies will happen. It's not a question of if, but when. Section 3. Real-life examples. Let's look at Sarah. She's 29, lives alone and works a 9-to-5 job. One day, her appendix bursts. She has emergency surgery. Even with insurance, she's looking at a $3,000 medical bill. She had no emergency fund. She maxed out to credit cards. Now, her minimum payments are eating into her budget every month. Or Mikey's a freelancer. His laptop dies suddenly. He needs it for work, but a new one costs $2,000. He finances it, but now he's locked into monthly payments. With interest, these are normal people, just like you and me. Section 4. How to prepare for unplanned expenses. So, how do you prepare for the unexpected? The key is to expect the unexpected. Here are 5 steps you can take today. Build an emergency fund. Start with $500. Work your way up to 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Keep it in a separate savings account, easy to access, but not too easy to send. Budget for the unknown. Add a miscellaneous or unexpected category to your monthly budget. Even $50, $100 can act as a buffer. Regularly maintain what you own. A $30 oil change can prevent a $3,000 engine repair. Maintenance is cheaper than replacement. Get the right insurance. Health, renters, auto, pet, and even income protection insurance. Make sure you're covered where it counts. Diversify your income. Side hustles, freelance gigs, investments. Any extra income can help cushion the blow when life hits hard. Section 5. Smart financial habits to reduce impact. Financial resilience isn't just about having money. It's about having habits that protect you from disaster. Live below your means. Avoid lifestyle inflation. Pay down debt aggressively. Automate savings. Keep a minimalist mindset. Do you really need that new phone right now? The better your habits, the less power unplanned expenses will have over your life. Unplanned expenses are a part of life, but they don't have to be the end of your financial story. Prepare now, and future you will thank you. Remember, it's not about being afraid of the unexpected. It's about being ready. Stay financially fearless. Understanding utilities and how to save on them. Cut your utility bills today. Are you tired of watching your utility bills eat up your monthly budget? From electricity and water to internet and gas, utilities are a necessary part of life, but they don't have to break the bank. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of utilities, what they are, how they work, and most importantly, how you can take control of them and start saving money. Let's get into it. Section 1. What are utilities? Utilities are basic services that are essential for our everyday living. These include electricity, water, natural gas, sewage, trash collection, and internet services. Most of us pay for these services monthly, and depending on where you live, the costs can vary dramatically. These services are often provided by either government entities, private companies, or a mix of both. Regardless of the provider, there's something everyone has to budget for. Section 2. WHY utility bills keep rising. Have you noticed your bills creeping up lately? You're not imagining it. Several factors are at play: rising fuel costs, aging infrastructure, and increased demand. Climate change has also made heating and cooling costs spike in many regions. And let's not forget inflation, which affects everything, including how much you're paying just to keep the lights on. Section 3. Breakdown of a typical utility bill. Let's break down a typical electricity bill. You usually see a base charge just for being connected, a usage charge based on how much energy you consume, and sometimes additional fees for delivery, maintenance, or even renewable energy programs. Understanding where your money is going is the first step toward cutting costs. Section 4. Tips to reduce electricity costs. Electricity is often the biggest utility expense. Here are some ways to cut it down. Switch to LED bulbs. They use up to 80% less energy. And plug devices when not in use. Phantom power is a real thing. Use energy-efficient appliances. Install a programmable thermostat. Consider solar panels if you're eligible for rebates or tax credits. Section 5. Saving on water. Water bills can add up too. Try these tips. Fix leaks ASAP. A dripping faucet can waste thousands of gallons a year. Use low-flow shower heads and toilets. Water your garden in the early morning or late evening to reduce evaporation. Don't run your dishwasher or washing machine until they're full. Section 6. Natural gas and heating. Gas is mainly used for heating and cooking. To reduce costs, insulate your home to trap heat. Seal windows and doors to prevent drafts. Lower your thermostat by just 1 degree to save up to 3% on your bill. Use a programmable thermostat to heat only when needed. Section 7. Internet and other services. Internet is a modern-day necessity, but prices keep climbing. Here's what you can do. Call your provider and ask for promotional pricing. Bundle services for a discount. Compare ISPs in your area. You might find a better deal. Use your own modem and router to avoid rental fees. Section 8. Bonus tip. Track your usage. The best way to save is to track your usage. Use apps or smart meters to monitor your electricity, water, and gas usage in real time. You'll be surprised at how much you can save by simply being aware. Utilities may be unavoidable, but paying high bills doesn't have to be. With the right strategies and a little awareness, you can slash your expenses without sacrificing comfort. An emergency fund isn't just a financial cushion, it's peace of mind. Whether it's an unexpected medical bill, job loss, or car repair, having a safety net can prevent you from going into debt and help you stay in control during life's toughest moments. It's one of the smartest first steps toward financial freedom. Start building your emergency fund today. Even if you can only set aside a small amount each week, the key is consistency. Aim for at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. Open a separate savings account. Automate your contributions and protect your future self. If you found this helpful, like, share, and subscribe for more smart money tips.